Hello there, I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. My name is Jessica, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to use the Hottie Card Slot Tool from Carolina Little Stitches. And that is this little thing here. It is silicone based, so you can use your iron over this. This is to help you make a single card slot panel or a double card slot panel. Totally up to you. I will show you how to use this for a single card slot panel. On this, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there are lines that are horizontal on this tool. Every line is 1/8 of an inch, okay? So you've got 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, and the top is 5 inches, okay? You're gonna use your iron. You're gonna need something to iron on, whether it's a wool mat or if it's your ironing board. And then you're gonna need your fabric that you're using. I'm using cotton weight. I will not be interfacing this. This is just for demonstration purposes only. I might use these pins, and then of course your Hottie Card Slot Tool and a clapper if you'd like to use that. It's totally up to you. And then some cards so you can test your card slots, and then your favorite marking tool. I use a regular ink pen. I really don't suggest that you do that, but if you're keeping it out of the seam allowance, I don't see it as a big deal. I only used this today because of demonstration purposes. I just wanted to make sure that you could see the marks and that they didn't disappear. So I've already done credit slots here, credit card slots. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that to the side. Let's go over how to use this thing. All right, so I'm gonna have this to where it is right side up. The other side, there's nothing here. So I'm gonna have this right side up, and I'm gonna have the measurements, the 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 and 4 inch on my right side. I have already made all of my marks along each side of my cotton here. What I'm gonna do is take my first tick mark. Now, I have this cotton wider than it needs to be. I could have cut it smaller so that it lines up right with the center, but I did not do that. So what I'm gonna do is line it up so that I can see the 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the right side. I'm going to line up my top tick marks, my first tick marks that I made at the top edge of the Hottie Card Slot Tool, okay? Whatever you want to do to keep this straight in place, you can do that. I'm going to go ahead and just use some of these pins here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my first valley, okay? And the valley is your fold, okay? So I'm going to go ahead to that next. You want to keep this straight. I already moved it out of place. There we go. Keep it straight. I'm going to go ahead and fold this so that they are right sides together, okay? Right on that line. And I'm going to make sure that my fold is right on that line. I want to make sure everything is straight. We are going to go ahead and use our iron down that fold. Use that clapper if you'd like, just for a couple seconds. You don't need to do it for too long. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and grab my material and bring it down. There should be the next row of tick marks here. I'm going to fold that at that next tick mark. It should line up. Make sure that it lines up, so to keep it nice and straight. I'm going to go ahead and use my iron here. Use my clapper. And we have our very first card slot here, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and test it and make sure that I'm happy with it. You wanna make sure that you are happy with your peak. Your peak is how much of the card you want showing, okay? I'm completely happy with that. If you don't like that, you can change it to show more or show less, whatever you'd like to do, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and set that to the side. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to the next tick mark. I am going to create another valley and fold it right at that tick mark, right on the line, keeping it nice and straight. It's kind of hard to do this from the angle that I am in right now. I usually do it from the side, so I'm trying really hard. All right, I'm going to use my iron and iron that down. And use the clapper, remove that, and then bring it down. And your next tick mark goes right in place so nicely. That's nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and iron over that fold. Use that clapper and remove that and check and make sure I'm happy with that. And I am. That looks pretty good. All right, so you would just move on to the next one. And there we have it. That is how you use the Hottie Card Slot Tool, okay? That looks pretty good. This thing gets pretty hot. All right, I hope that helps you understand how to use the Hottie Card Slot Tool. I will go ahead and place the link in the description or in the comments so that you can go ahead and grab yours as well. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.